And we are back by popular demand. Lefties losing it. Shout out to Rita Scott from Sky News. But if you guys want me to continue this on a weekly, maybe a couple videos like this a week, let me know in the comments. All right. Let me know in the comments, okay, that you want this series to continue. And I will bring you at least one of these episodes every single week, one of these shows every single week. Okay. Because there's a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot of clips of liberal tears and just leftists in general absolutely losing it. So with that being said, I'm not going to hold y'all too long. Actually, before we get into it, I do want to say thank you for all of the continued love and support. Thank you to everybody that hits the like button because it truly helps out with the YouTube algorithm, helps this channel grow. Everybody that leaves a comment, even if it's only for the algorithm, I greatly appreciate it. Everybody that donates, I greatly appreciate every single last one of y'all. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I literally cannot say it enough. I greatly appreciate you guys. All right. Now, I don't want to get too mushy now. Okay. I don't want to get too mushy, but let's dive in.
This goes out to people who voted for Donald Trump. I hate you. I hate you. You might be my family. You might be my friends. But if you voted for Donald Trump, I hate you. I hate you and I don't want you to be in my life. Because you ruined it for myself and all the people around me. You knew voting for him would deny my rights. You knew it would be a disaster for trans folks, for immigrants, for people who look like me, people who are marginalized and poor, who have trouble with medical and all kind of stuff. I hate you for voting Donald Trump 2 times, especially family members and close companions who voted for Donald Trump. I hate you. Get out of my life. Don't ever text me. Don't come near my social media. I don't want anything to do with any one of you. You have ruined my already difficult life.
Man, oh man, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. I hate you. All right. Okay. Not too bad so far. Let's check out the next one.
Like, the United States is kind of trash.
Okay.
Doesn't treat its people well. You know.
How so?
I don't really know why you're having this. Do you want to have a conversation?
Well, that's why I'm asking you. How so?
What do you mean?
You said the United States treats its people like trash, so I was just asking how.
I mean, right now, how many people are suffering because they can't afford health care? Let's start with there. How about?
Got it. Well, Trump just slashed prescription drug prices by 50 to 80%.
So that
are you
prescription
unhappy with
drug
that?
sellers can raise their prices. I mean, he's just working for capitalism.
Well, he actually isn't taking a salary. And he's also
care.
lost $1 billion in his net worth from the first administration when the first time he ran.
He's taking money from literally anyone who will pay for his stupid coin, his what is it? Trump coin,
cryptocurrency,
Dogecoin. I don't know.
There's a lot of cryptocurrencies that people make money off of. Are you upset with him making money? You can't.
Yep. When they can no longer deny the facts, they go straight to violence. Straight to violence. Every single thing she tried to throw out there got shot down. Every single one. And you know where she went to? Violence. From the loving, intolerant left, mind you. Loving intolerance, right? Okay. Loving intolerant. Okay. But you resort to violence when you can no longer win in a debate. Right. Quite interesting. You know, and I find it funny how all of these folks just are so Trump deranged. Like, literally, he was shooting her down at every turn. And, well, I don't care. And he's just taking money from anybody and everybody. But Kamala's campaign spent, what, $2.5 billion? You don't think any billionaires donated to her campaign? She had a billionaire spokesperson running around the streets. Mark Cuban, does Mark Cuban not count? Or does it only count when a billionaire is a Republican? Is that the only time it matters? Right, okay. Because none of these leftists had anything to say about Mark Cuban marching around for Kamala, right? But they had everything to say about Elon Musk. Elon Musk donated to Trump. And Mark Cuban donated to Kamala. He was out here speaking for Kamala. He was a surrogate until he kept putting his foot in his mouth towards the end. Then they got rid of him, dropped him like a hot potato. But he was out here too. Is he not a billionaire? Was he not just the majority owner of the Dallas Mavericks? Now I believe he's the minority owner, which means that he has even more liquid cash probably at this point, unless he put it into some other investment. But still, he's the billionaire. I'm confused. Next clip.
One at a time. And when I say that, I mean that. That if I needed to, I would go up to your face as a MAGA supporter, as a Trump supporter, say, you for voting for him, and what are you going to do about it? If that had to do that, and then face any repercussions from it, I would. That's how serious I am about all of this. You don't get it. You don't get what you've done to this country. You don't get what you've done to hardworking Americans. So, before you get to the rest of them, go through somebody like me. I beg you. I know a pew-pew makes it easy. But if you want a one-on-one, I don't care. Stop abducting people.
Nope. Still gonna keep abducting people, if that's what you want to call it. And as a matter of fact, we just funded ICE to the tune of, I want to say, what it was some crazy number. Some crazy number. We gave ICE more money than some countries give their own militaries. So, yeah, no, I think it's only going to increase the abductions. And who cares if you came up to one of our faces and said, F you? We're not soft marshmallows. We don't care. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt us. Okay? That's the way that we live on this side of the political aisle. We aren't softies who give a shit about you saying, well, F you. Okay, who cares? Have a nice day. See ya. Like, what? It's funny how these people think we care that they want to curse at us. Like, okay, you want a cookie, bro? Like, what? I'm gonna curse at you and F you. You want to have a one-on-one? Like, what? No. I'm not gonna waste my time with this. Like, what? Once again, this is from the loving and tolerant left, mind you. These are from the people who call themselves loving and tolerant of others. They're the ones that want to get in our face and say F you to us and I guess apparently pew us. Okay, that's what they want to do, but they call themselves loving and tolerant, right? That makes a whole lot of sense. Makes a whole lot of sense. Here, next clip.
Hello, I study the far right, and I'm really freaked out right now. Hello, I study the far right, and I'm really freaked out right now. There's a politician in New York City who's running for mayor, and he just got kidnapped by masked men, and they look like militia to me. They're wearing, backwards caps, and they're not uniformed. There's no consistency in what they're wearing. A lot of them are wearing body armor, but, anybody can buy body armor. I have body armor. A lot of people have talked about your rights when ICE shows up, but people have not talked about what to do if a militia shows up pretending to be ICE. Militias have a wide spectrum of what they are. Some militias are like glorified Boy Scouts and, just social clubs and people wanting to prep. And then some of them are incredibly dangerous. And I know y'all like to joke about the Gravy Seals or whatever, but the ones on the far end of dangerous have to be taken seriously. During lockdown, a militia targeted the sitting governor of Michigan, Gretchen Whitmer, and were going to kidnap her, try her in an extrajudicial court, and then hang her. Thankfully, they were foiled. In 2020 in Oregon, during the BLM protests and the wildfires that year, armed militias would stop cars on the highway and search for Antifa. Enrico Tarrio and Stuart Rhodes, who were the leaders of the Proud Boys and the Oath Keepers, two of the most dangerous militias, both of whom were involved in the assault on the U.S. Capitol, have both been pardoned by Trump and have called for revenge. These people are fueled by conspiracy theories. They will believe anything. We need to figure out what we're going to do if militias pretending to be ICE show up and start grabbing people. And if you're a lawyer or a politician and you're seeing this, please fake a video, stitch this, make your own video. I will post you. Please help us figure out legally what we can do. And as community members, we have to figure out how we're going to stop this. If we don't have standardized uniforms, badges, arrest warrants, then anybody can kidnap anybody and take them away.
Oh my goodness. And you know, it's funny, the same person said people on the right believe anything, but you just heard her say that militias are going around kidnapping people. Where? Show me. Show me. Militias are going around kidnapping people, but people on the right just believe anything. What? Make that make sense. We on the right believe anything. We're all conspiracy theorists. But you're out here making up militias kidnapping people. Show me these videos of militia kidnapping people. Show me. Show me the videos of American citizens just walking down the street and then all of a sudden, poof, gone into thin air because of a militia dressed as ICE that made them disappear. You got any video? Anybody? I mean, there's cameras everywhere. We all have a cell phone. There's security cameras everywhere, right? So show me the videos. Oh, forgot. They don't exist. But we believe anything. Yeah, makes a whole lot of sense.
Gen Z stare this, Gen Z stare that. Why do you think? Hold on. Why do you think young people keep staring at you with deadpan eyes? Why do you think? Look at that shit. Look at that shit. We have concentration camps. We are constantly exposed to information all the time, and it's all bad information. We're hearing about protests, riots, fires, murders, concentration camps. We're not exactly slap happy about it, dog. What, you want me to, do you really want me to? What other facial expression are you supposed to make? No Gen Zer can afford to pay their rent. Why do you think we're all unhappy? Why do you think? Use some context clues. I don't want to hear you boomer out here complaining about some shit that happened 40 years ago, being like, oh, well, we lived through this, that, the third. Oh, we lived through concentration camps. I'm in Florida. Alligator Auschwitz is not that far away from me. People do not have water and power because of AI server plans. I feel like I'm on crazy pills. Oh, Gen Z stare, whatever happened to making a facial expression. Do not make me hit you. Do not make me hit you. Do not make me fuck hit you.
Okay. I think you need to get off the internet, bro. Cuckoo. Yeah, and you know, this is also the thing. When these leftists talk about concentration camps, honestly, I think it's extremely disrespectful to the folks who actually lived through real concentration camps, where they lost their literal lives in those concentration camps. What we have as far as Alligator Alcatraz, is not a concentration camp. Not even close. Nowhere near. Nobody's being gassed. Nobody's being pine boxed and put 6 feet in the dirt. People are being deported back to where they're from. Okay? Is there any, am I alone in that? Am I tweaking? Am I tripping? Because I feel like that's disrespectful to the people who literally died in real concentration camps. When he's like, oh, we got concentration camps. No, we do not. That is silly talk. Am I alone? I just feel like that's disrespectful personally. To compare holding facilities to real life places where people were put 6 feet in the dirt. It's crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy. But like I say, y'all get in the comments and let me know your thoughts and your opinions. We're gonna end today's episode there. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. But of course I got more. So if you want more, get in the comments and let me know. All right, and I'll provide y'all with another show. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.